Hi guys, Savage Models here. Just got back from work and the other half's in work as well, so I got some time to kill. So I'm here now, just going to show you a quick video tutorial. Well, I say quick, you know me, I like rambling on. About pinning models. And obviously this is one I've done previously with my one of my Space Wolves special characters, which one of my best mate bought me for my birthday. I'm going to painting it. But I started to pin him here. When I was pinning him the other day, I thought of an idea what to do. I said, oh right, I haven't seen it on YouTube, I think. So here we go. This technique is not mine. I picked it up from somewhere. I haven't got a clue where I picked it up from. It's either from YouTube or online somewhere, but I'm going to share with you anyway. That's all we've got about pinning. This model by you, as you can see, it's a Troll Blood axe guy. This is a box set which I bought and I never got around playing, to be honest guys, but I'm suffering from a little bit of paintless burnout at the moment, so I want to try something a little bit different. So it's either I might be painting him up or maybe my Space Wolf guy up, I don't know yet. But anyway, so this tutorial is about pinning. Right, the bottom part, as you can see by here, I've already pre-drilled the hole, if you can see, there you go. And the bottom side, I haven't done anything to it yet. That's important to get it to line up nice and perfect, because these things can be a little bit awkward to pin. So this is what you do. You get some blue tack, in this case is white tack. You know what the stuff is guys, the stuff which keeps your posters up on the wall. So got a little blob of this and I'm going to put it on the side which has not got the hole. So I'm going to just push it down, get it down nice and tidy, squeeze it all down. Now where the pre-hole area is, I'm going to put a little bit of spit on my finger, a bit of cocktail stick. I'm going to wet that and wet where the hole is as well, so it's all nice and wet. And what you're going to do, you're going to position the model where you want it, where it fits correctly, and you're going to push down. And when you're happy with that position, which I am now, it needs a little bit of green stuff in, as I can see, but push that down now. I'm going to lift it up gently and bingo bango. I don't know if you can see that. It's a dentation where the pinhole's got to be. Once again, I'm going to actually make this blue tack a little bit wider. I'm going to squeeze it down a bit more so you'll see it better. And line it up a second, push this down, that's where I want it, and there you go guys. If you can see how indent that part where the pinhole is supposed to be, and now you've got an exact place where to pin the model. So furthermore, I'm going to grab my big heavy duty drill and I'm going to drill exactly where that pinhole should be. I'm going to push it straight down into the blue tack. My drill is a bit stuck, and here we go. and there's the hole. And let's see if it'll fit now. So what I'm going to use by here, I'm going to use some of this stuff, which is basically thick super glue gel. I prefer gel because if the hole's a little bit too big, the gel fills it up nice and tidy. And I'm going to just plop this into place like so. Now if you've got any gel residue left over, you don't want that drying out because you've got to clean it up. Just use like a toothpick, one of my favourite tools in my arsenal, and I just wipe it around to clean it off. Now with a pair of pliers, I'm going to trim him down, say about there. I'm going to see if that fits tidy. I think I need to just trim him down a little bit more. So look by you. Oh, I'd just like to say as well, guys, thank you very much for the nice kind comments you've left me on my last video. It made me smile a lot, especially on break time when I'm in work and I reading the comments on my phone. It makes me smile and chuckle to myself. So what I'm going to do now, I know that's going to be right. Now I'm going to fill some of this baby up with a bit of super glue because I know this cavity is quite big. I'm going to position him where I want him. Now this is one of the quite cool things I tend to use a lot, guys. You can pick this up from a few other places, but this one's an Army Painter one, which is super glue accelerator, which is if you're doing a lot of models, gluing them together, especially metal ones, this stuff works a treat. You just spray it on, stinks a bit, mind you, and the super glue goes off straight away, no questions about it. It's very a little bit temperamental on plastic, I've noticed, guys. It works on plastic, no doubt about it, but keep your fingers away from it when you're spraying it, because I've noticed if you spray it and you touch it a little bit, it tends to melt the plastic a little bit, and you'll see your fingerprints where the spray's gone on and your thumb has been, or your finger's been on it. So be careful when you're using stuff like this guys, on plastic models, but it works just the same, but it should be okay. So there you go, it's nice and solid now, and that's a nice quick one I've got to do. And obviously, as you can see by you guys, I've got quite a potchy part to do by here. So once more, let's give it a bit of a drill. Don't really recommend drilling it when I'm holding my hand right in front of the drill part, because you know if it ever slips you're going to drill into your fingers. So this is just for my purposes only, really. You know, as you can see, accidents do occur, but it's not for modelling, it's for my job. The hazards of working in a glass factory, guys. Right, so our part's done now. So once again, I'm going to put a piece of blue tack by here. I'm going to wet my finger a bit of spit. Bit gross, but hey guys, it's life. Then I'm going to squeeze this into place where it should be, and there you go. It's got to be like that, guys. So I pull it away and you can see the indentation now. There you go. That's where the pin hole's got to be drilled at, guys. So once more I'm going to put it in gently. A bit more super glue gel on this one. I have to say, this stuff I've found in a few hobby stores before. You might see it around, and I have to say this stuff's really good. You get a lot of super glue gels, you know, you buy in those little tubes, and they don't last that long. But this one, I have to say, I've been really impressed by it. So there you go. Put that in place now. Just gonna trim them off where I think it should be. Just clean the area up a little bit with my good old cocktail stick. Let's see if it fits into place. Needs a little bit more drilling. So put the blue tag away. Some of the comments I have to say as well on my last video, guys, even though, you know, it made me smile and laugh and whatever, but some of them are saying, oh, you know, how you do art, and you know, you're so good and whatever, blah de blah blah. I don't class myself as good, to be honest. Everybody thinks I'm good, but I go on YouTube and I look at some of your work, guys, and I get a bit jealous and envious of it. And one of the advantages of some of you younger guys, to be honest, is people on YouTube, like so many of us, like myself, obviously everyone else, like Marnius, Judge Grudge, you know, Girl Painting, teach you all these tips and tricks, right? And when I first started out, I was bloody terrible. I wish I had some old models what I showed you. I didn't start till I was about 19 painting them, and believe me, guys, I've seen 10-year-olds paint better when I was 19 painting models. It's just unbelievable, and obviously this is just practice and practice and practice, guys. I think Les Some Awesome Paint Job, I think he done a chat about it, and I have to say, right, you know, if you feel uncomfortable doing something, well, do it all the more. Don't try to steer away from it. If you crap painting faces, or find you know, you're crap at painting cloth or robes or etc., do them even more. You know, if you've got a metal model or plastic model, just keep on painting that model all the time. Just paint it and strip it down, you know, then paint it back up until you think you've mastered it, guys. Even sometimes I have some commission models and I looked at it thinking, oh my god, what am I going to do to this, you know what I mean? How am I going to, you know, paint it? And I worry myself, and I always look for tips and advice, like everybody else The only reason I started back into painting models was I ended up coming across, I was selling my Dark Angel army, and I was selling it, and I was looking for a bit of colour scheme, and I came across Cool Mini or Not, and eventually I ended up starting painting back up because of Cool Mini website, and I couldn't believe how many fantastic painters are out there, and it was just unbelievable, and it just inspired me to become sort of a better painter myself. So that section's dried now, so I'm going to put a bit of dab of super glue on this area now, and I'll push him in place. But I've got to be quick with this section by here, guys, because this one's got like a double pin in. I got the axe with both the hands on it, and I got to position the hands so they're going to meet up tidy, which is going to be a bit of a bitch. Excuse me a second, guys. I got to move my hand. I got to get it into position properly. Right. So that's in position now. So I'm going to give another quick spray. I'll spray them into you as well. There you go. So now that's sort of all done. So guys, as you can see by here, close up, I've already pinned this area by here. Now I've pre-drilled the hole by here. So this pin, as you can get the axe by here, fits in nicely, right? And obviously now I've got blue tack by here. So I've slot them in where I've pinned them already, and now I'm going to position his hand where it should be, as you can see, like so. Just push it in, squeeze it in nice and tidy. Well, I'm all happy with it, and I'm going to gently move it away. And if you can see below, guys, you can see the indentation of where the hole's got to go. It's got a lot more blue tack on it, and sometimes you can see the direction. Instead of like being straight, it can be on an angle, and the blue tack will actually show you as well where it's actually going to be drilled from. So I'm going to pre-drill this offside camera because it's a bit tricky, this one is. Move the blue tack out of the way. As you can see, it's not where I would have thought the drill hole would have gone. It's pretty up high, close, right to his piece by here, rather than where the drill hole would have normally gone. So that indicates, obviously, it is right, but if I was just guessing, I would have guessed it totally wrong and it wouldn't fit it properly in the beginning. So I've pinned him by there, but I'm not going to pin him by here. I'm going to put a pin in this section by you instead. So here we go, some trusted super glue gel. And just find where the snips are. On my lap as usual. And once again, I'm going to clean the the residue gel off a minute, because I'm not sure if I'm going to glue this into place first. I might glue it afterwards, because obviously I won't mind getting painting in all this area. Obviously when the axe is and the hand's in the way, it's going to be very difficult for me to do. So furthermore, let's put these hands in place. So that one goes in there. It's going to be very difficult, this is. And then the other one goes in there. And as you can see, guys, perfectly pinned. And what I'll do, I'll probably, by the looks of it, yeah, it's not that bad at all, to be honest. Might need a little bit of green stuff underneath, but that's just the model rather than the pinning technique. As you can see, guys, it's perfectly in place with a very awkward thing. So if it ever drops, it should hold this weight, even though it weighs a ton. You know, something this big with lead weighs quite a bit. So I hope that tutorial helps you out, guys. And I have to say, from my last video, thanks for all the comments. They've made me smile on my dinner break in work. Reading them, it helps to you know, make the day a lot better when reading them on my phone, and makes me smile a lot. And I hope this tutorial, guys, helps you out.